what it is, what it was, and what it will be. This is your boy GJ16. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about Arkansas and some things SEC. Today I'm gonna give my last thoughts before the big game this weekend. My last thoughts. I'm feeling good, guys. So let's just talk about it.
50 up and 50 down, I be wearing everything. 20 on the 20 round, 24s on everything.
Alright, so my last thought. Okay, before I get to my last thoughts, I was strolling through Twitter and Fox college football, whatever, Fox put out like a question that says, which team has the best shot at making its first ever college football playoff this season? RJ Young got everybody up in arms again this morning talking about Arkansas. Arkansas has the best shot of making a first ever college football playoff this year. I really want that to be true. We have a tough uphill battle to go through. I really do. I really do, guys. I really want that to be true. But I think of Cincinnati, who has an easier slate of getting there. They got Notre Dame this weekend. If they get past Notre Dame and beat SMU and whoever's left on their schedule, I think this is probably going to be the first year that they actually do put a group of 5 team into the playoff. And the fact that Cincinnati got something else nobody's talking about that's going to bag them into the playoff. I think the fact that they're going to be going into the Big 12 in a few years, I think that's going to help catapult them up towards into the playoffs. So, but I don't think Iowa. Some people saying Iowa. I think Iowa is going to lose this weekend. I mean, tonight, losing. I got Iowa losing tonight to Cincinnati. I mean, not to Cincinnati, but to Maryland. So, I think the first ever group of 5 team was just Cincinnati is going to be in there, but I sure hope so. And I'm feeling pretty good. Moving on for that, I'm feeling pretty good about this Arkansas going into Athens tomorrow. I'm still not going to say that they're going to pull it out, though. I'm still not going to say they're going to pull it out. We might lose by a field goal or a touchdown, but I'm feeling more confident today, man. I'm feeling way more confident today than I was at the beginning of this week. I seen some highlights. KJ's moving on that knee. I'm feeling good, guys. How about y'all? Are y'all feeling confident heading into this game? I seen more and more people are starting to pick Arkansas for this game, but it's hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to win is in Athens now, because Georgia does have the number 1 defense in the land. But we can do it. I wrote down 5 things Arkansas can do that I believe that they must do to pull this game out. One of them you can probably get away with, and that's probably my number 1 reason what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it, man. The first thing I think Arkansas needs to do in order to pull this game out is to release the cat. Release the cat himself. Release Jalen Catalon, man. If you look back at the last couple of games, Catalon, you've seen it in actually all 4 games. Catalon has missed a tackle here and there because of I think in the back of his mind, in the back of the coach's mind, is the fact that Catalon might get a targeting penalty. Now, targeting calls has been hurting us the last couple of years at the wrong time. Targeting calls have been hurting us the last couple of times and costing us some games potentially. Last year, Catalan got hit with a few. This year, you can see him not really throwing his shoulder into people. He's making tackles, though. Don't get me wrong. He's making some tackles. But I want to see that. I don't want to hurt myself. I want to see the hit. I want to see that Catalan hit, man. That Catalan put on people. That's what I want to see. I want to see him stroll across there and let people know that I'm here again. I'm here, bro. Feel me, like he did last year in several games before he got called for that bogus targeting call by the refs. Please don't have us have, what is that ref name? Please don't let him referee this game. I don't know who the refs are, but please don't let him do it, because I don't want to see no bogus calls in this game. You know, I want to see Catalan make them hits, and I want Catalan to make them feel it. That's what I'm talking about. Release the cat. Release the cat. That's my number one. My number two thing is, of course, our future NFL player, Trey Williams, on the line. He must continue to do what he's doing, man. I'm talking about blowing. And I guarantee you Georgia's going to be double teaming him over there. That's okay with me. You know what I'm saying? Grab some double teams. Have them try to single somebody else out and make some plays for your other players or teams. Even in the Texas A&M game, don't get it wrong, Texas A&M got a stout defense. Even in that game, Texas A&M doubled him, and he still got around him for the sacks. He still put pressure on him and pushed the quarterback out the pocket. So look for Trey Williams to continue to do what he's doing. Being a menace on the line, against the offensive tackles. I want to see it. You got to continue that. You got to continue that in order for us to have a chance to win. You need that. A fact. That's a fact. You need that line. You need our defensive line to play big. Number 3, I got KJ run, and run them over. I went back and watched some of these highlights of Georgia. I watched a couple games of Georgia, actually. Georgia lets the quarterbacks get them some yards. KJ got to run the ball. Even if Georgia try to make you pass that ball, sometime when you see your opening, take it. Make Georgia play you. That way Traylon Burks is open. That way Warren Thompson is open for the catch. I'm talking about KJ is probably the biggest key to this game. We all know it. All the experts know it. Run him over. And when you run, KJ, I'm talking about run. I want you to hit them corners. I want you to hit those safety. I want you to run them over. Make them feel it. Make them feel that hog rush. That's what I want to see. No doubt, if he get out there, he ain't avoiding him. Run him over. All right, number 4. In order for us to win this game, our offensive linemen must keep doing what they doing as well. Same thing for Trey Williams on the defensive line, and our defensive linemen doing what they doing. Our offensive linemen must keep doing what they doing. I'm talking about being the best run block offensive lineman in the game, in the country. Keep opening up the holes. Look at how many times against Texas A&M defense, against Texas, they both got 4-5 star players on their defensive end, on their defensive line. But our offensive linemen open up those holes. Traylon Smith gashing them for 20, 30 yards at a time. Love it. Put them on notice. I said, keep doing what you're doing, offensive lineman. I love it. Keep going. Must have that for a win. In my number 5, you see the video that's playing right now in the back? That video, if you want to get inspired to go to for this game, this video inspired me to have confidence in the Hogs. The speech that is given at the beginning, I got the sound off right now, but I'm gonna leave the link in the description. It's SH Clips. It's a hype video for this Arkansas Georgia game, man. It got me hype, man. It got me hype because it tells truth. It tells the truth about where we come from, where we going. Yes, Georgia is a big dog, but dogs can get slaughtered by hogs. Don't mess with the tusk. That's just what it will be. Peace.